Okay, firstly, congratulations, Ross, for becoming the head coach at Boreham Football Club. Obviously, it must be quite exciting for you, a new project being started here. What's the feeling like since you've come in?
Really good. I know a bit about the club as a youth player playing here. Many reserve games. It's changed a lot since then, visually and behind the scenes. So, yes, I've kept tabs on Bournemouth over the season, obviously playing against them twice. A club that are moving in the right direction, and yeah, delighted to be here.
Yeah, obviously, Ross, you're a young manager who became the first team manager at Oxford City, got them promoted into the National League. So you've had a bit of experience from the National League and also the National League South. What have you learnt from obviously your short time managing about the divisions?
They're tough. National League South is tough. National League is tough as well. You're dealing with some big clubs, big budgets, good structures. We've learnt a lot about myself and the club. I've just come from Oxford City. We learnt a lot about the consistency at the level, the ability, the experience. We learnt a lot about the playing styles. So yeah, a lot of learning has taken place. It's important now we put that into good practice leading the pre-season.
Yeah, what sort of style will you be looking to implement to Boreham Wood?
Footballing style. We want to control the ball. We want to play through the pitch to create goal scoring opportunities. We want to excite. We want to enjoy it. We train every day. We want to enjoy football. We want the fans to enjoy it. But most important, we want to get results as well. So trying to mix all those blends, styles and ideas together in pre-season, that's the task that myself, Lloyd and Mark have got, and Charlie. So it's going to be a real interesting off-season, but as soon as we hit pre-season, we know what the focus is.
Yeah, you've just mentioned the management team now. Obviously, it's also been announced that Mark Ricketts will be joining you as assistant manager, and Lloyd Doyley, someone who you would have played with at Watford. How excited are you to be working with them?
Brilliant. I've known Lloyd for a number of years, played with him, know what he's like. Mark obviously is a legend here. He's led the club. He's a leader, and I think gaining that experience off the pitch as well is really important. They'll help me, I'll help them, and most important thing is we're going to help the team. And hopefully help the football club. So it's a good mix and blend. We're all good ages. We want to play in the right manner, and I think that pre-season is a big factor in moving forward and making sure we're all aligned as a football club.
Yeah, obviously some big names in the team that got relegated from the National League that we've got. Are you looking forward to working with some of the players?
Yeah, I know a lot about them. I've watched a lot over the off-season and the last week. It's going to be interesting to put across a different brand of football. But you know, everyone gets given a chance to prove themselves in pre-season. I expect them coming back in good shape. Pre-season will be hard, it'll be demanding, but we'll have a real togetherness here to try and win games of football and play a different brand of football. And I think that the boys hopefully will be on board with that. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take some time and some work. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure we've got a good staff, team around us to make sure we get the best out of the players.
Yeah, Boreham Wood is notorious for not having many managers over the last 20 years. So not only the job, but is it almost exciting to have the opportunity to build a project here?
Yeah, 100%. I'm all about projects. I'm all about youth development and player development. I don't really care what age you are, you can always develop. No matter if you're 18 or 28, 30, you've always got room for development in you. And I think that's really good here. We've got a good academy system behind the scenes that we need to look into and coach and bring through. I did it at Oxford City quite a bit, and I'm looking to replicate that here as well because we've got some good talent. Timing's obviously important, but we need to make sure that we look at the next crop of players locally because that's really important to me.
Yeah, and just finally, Ross, we'll mention the fans. Last game of the season here, we had over 3,000, which was our record league attendance. How important is it for you on your first game to build almost a connection with the fans going into the season?
Yeah, I think they're going to understand that we're going to change things slightly. It doesn't happen overnight. We'll work hard in pre-season to get it right. Hopefully we can entertain, it can be exciting, but we can also win games of football doing that. So the fans are always the 12th man. Everyone says that, and hopefully we can replicate that next season.